Listen, I don't know who need to hear this. I'm not gonna say I make no mistake. I talked to somebody recently and I made a comment after they explained their story of doom and gloom, and I said, listen, you time travel back in a time and space, that's why you're still sad. Left it back at you. And they were so mad with me. Mad, terribly mad. They said, how dare me tell them say them a time travel. But me explain this to somebody who probably is thinking the same way this person is, because I know a lot of people are. Me tell you what I mean by that. Have you ever found yourself in a situation around a person or just attracting somebody who is telling a story where somehow it resonates back with something that happened to you long time, almost a lifetime ago, where it stir you up, turn you upside down, nearly make you go crazy, nearly make you off yourself before time? Something that was traumatic, where hurt you, where just pain you, and when them tell you their story, or when you find yourself in this scenario, or watch this movie, or listen to this song, because we are energetic beings, so somehow you see your database you're up here, so dash where nothing, but it stores it. So when you find yourself in situations, in scenarios, having conversation, consuming content, that brings you back to an emotional state that is similar to that occurrence that happened in your life, you start rewind and go straight back to that emotion. Now, if you check yourself really quick, let me tell you what time traveling means that I was trying to explain to this human being. It means that in a year now, no matter how everything good for you, because this person married, life good, they're foreign, have a house, have business, but some now she has said, I don't know how to do it myself because you have something that this will bring me down, and let me tell you what that does. In your present moment now, it is almost as if you're playing with God and the devil. Let me explain why. That situation that you found yourself in years ago where you did dash way, for you to start going back in that memory bank and start experiencing the same emotions that you had, it amplifies it to such an extent that in your now moment you are experiencing the same trauma that you had when you were 3, when you were 12, when you were 13, in your adult state now. Although you pass it and say do therapy, due to the fact that you are now attracting or entertaining this conversation, this scenario, this content, speaking to this individual, it brings back these memories. And if you don't check yourself really quick, you will find yourself in one state, in your now state, reliving that thing over and over again, and it does not let go. So the way I was trying to explain to her, I said, all right, you're a Christian. You say, I'm good that the language I can't hear, so let me talk to you Christian way. I say, listen to me. It is as if when you find yourself tapping back into an energy that happened before, where you let go a long time, where it hurt so much, it is as if you open a portal. And the portal that you open, because it has so much draining negative energy, it hurt you so bad, you open a portal back to the underworld, where there was that demon, there was that entity, there was that emotion that was attracted to it. In your now moment, it cannot hurt you, it cannot find you, it can't do nothing at all to you. But due to the fact that you have lowered your energy so much that you start feel back energetically the actual pain, the actual trauma, immediately why you now say, I can't snap out of it. Me don't know why. It is because you've opened this portal by attracting your mind to this thing that happened. Why them do it to me? Me never deserve it. Lord God, and you start to live it again. You open a portal to the underworld. Like she said to me, say the devil, Nikki said, okay. You open a portal back to this demon, this devil that had you then. And in your now moment, you have made the choice to have them take control of your life. No. And no matter how your beautiful life, perfect, the power that your mind and the energy that you attract has on your now reality, you go prove it. It have a whole heap of weight on you. Now, You can also make the choice of being an observer of this thing. Yes, you tell a story and your story is sad. Boy, I'm sorry for you, you know. Me did go through the same thing. However, girl, me glad God carry me through it. Me now go back there, so baby love. Me sorry for you. And me really empathize. Me this is therapist. He numbers my dear. And what you do, you start to become an observer of this thing, and you don't attach yourself to anything energetic. There's no emotion that's coming back, and you can walk boldly, and you keep yourself in a positive energy. I ended by saying to her, listen, me, you see, when I say yeah, step out of something that was dark, when I start step to the light, me say, when I say you turn Christian, me say, when I say you go to God, work feverishly hard every day to remain there, because it is so easy, very easy for you to go back. And when you find yourself looking back, this is where you open the portal to things that hurt you, that broke you. And no matter where you are in your now moment, if you focus on that, yo, it has power over you, because you are the one who are choosing where you live. You want to live in your past, you want to live in the present moment looking forward, or you just want to be lost. So that is my explanation for it. For anyone else who is feeling this type of way, yo, let it go. Don't look back at you. Do not be Lot's wife. Understand that you can entertain people's problems. Understand that you can be a shoulder to cry on. Understand that you can be a mentor to somebody. Understand that you can listen to their stories, no matter how sad it is, without taking on the vampire energy that is attached to the very sad, traumatic, crazy, out of this world story that they're telling, without opening the portal back to your own similar story that almost broke you. If you cannot find yourself understanding how to close the empathic door that is here in your heart, not chat to people with their sad story. Do not match people with their sad stories. Don't match somebody else's story where say, Lord, my man left me. Lord, God has suffered, my man left me too, you know. Don't do it. Because when you do it, then you find yourself attracting yourself to this person with also their sad memory. And you actually leave with double weight. Not just your own weight, but you also now leave with their weight. When is it going to end? Understand how to be an observer. Don't take people advice so personal, because actually somebody who is telling you this is probably a person who has already experienced it, know exactly the timestamps not to step back into in time traveling back to hurt, back to where pain lives, back to where all the atrocities that happened to you live, where you have left behind, close the door, burn it down long time. Why do you want to go back there and start rebuilding these blocks that had nothing but darkness? So that is my only advice to anybody who's going through this. If you have somebody in your midst, or if you have scenarios, or if you're consuming content that while you're doing it, it brings you back to the state where you're ball uncontrollable and your emotion never come back, turn you off. Understand how to detach yourself from these situations. Why do you choose to keep hurting yourself or going back there? You understand? So that's my advice to anybody who wants to take it. Don't knock the messenger. As a matter of fact, I don't care. But it's pretty good advice. It's something that people need to look into. It's something that you need to be serious about. And sometimes we find ourselves around people that we love, people who we really care about, but them really carry a type of vampire energy, to be honest. And people who carry that type of energy there, if you're not strong, you can't deal with them. And don't try to match your stories with theirs. If you say, oh, I tell the saddest story, especially when you have already overcame. Because in your no moment, yo, it's a go wicked for you. All right, have yourself a wonderful life. Understand the feelings that you have, because your body tell you, you know, your head start hurt you, your ear then start turn up, because your body tell you, say, yo, you can't listen to this story no more. Zap out of this. Your body tells you, we can't manage this. We don't want to go back there. Let's just think positive thoughts, positive thoughts. Let's be of love. Let's be of light. You know them type of way there. Listen, just love yourself. understand energy, understand the power of portals that you open with the words that you speak, and the conversations and the people that you have around you and attract. All right, it's either it's going to be good for you or not. Simple. Bye bye.